Hello everyone, it's Yoji Hoffman Jr. and today I'm doing something a little bit different from the usual stuff I do. Today, I'm actually gonna, if it's alright with you guys, I'm doing uh, a timeline of the events in the Batman Arkham games. I mean, I don't mean Assault on Arkham because that doesn't count. It's a movie. I'm doing Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight, as well as the mobile games and the VR game. And I'll also say my strong feelings about it. And this is where I'm gonna set the camera on. And this will just be like the games right from earliest to latest, not the actual events. So first up is Arkham Origins. This takes place on Batman's second year on the job. He's just about to enter his third year when Black Mask puts a bounty on Batman's head for 50 million smackers. This draws Bane, Croc, Shiva, Copperhead, Electrocutioner, Firefly, Deadshot, and Deathstroke to get the cash. One of them will get the cash. And this causes new villains like Penguin, Mad Hatter, Riddler, Anarchy, and Joker to strike on Christmas Eve, which just all takes place on one night. So yeah, this is probably my least favorite of the four main ones. That doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, I really like the plot. It's better than Arkham Knight's plot. I would say that much. Though, why would Batman meet a handful of his enemies on the same night? That always confused me. And frankly, I don't really care about that. And this was the only one of the main four not made by Rocksteady, but at WB Games Montreal. And it had Roger Craig Smith as Batman, not Kevin Conroy. And Troy Baker also played Two-Face and in the Arkham Knight in this timeline to play Joker instead of the amazing Mark Hamill. And but regardless of your opinion, it's very nice. Next up is Arkham Origins Blackgate. It's at about 3 months after the events of Arkham Origins, where Joker, Black Mask, and Penguin cause a riot at Blackgate. And they each divide a section of Blackgate for themselves. So it's up to Batman to defuse the situation. So WB Games Montreal ripped off Rocksteady's Steady with the plot of a riot at a prison and Batman having to defuse it. Although here it's Blackgate, but in the Arkham Asylum it was, well, Arkham. I played it and it's okay. We got to meet Catwoman and Bronze Tiger in this continuity, so that's okay. And this and Arkham Origins are both a prequel to Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and Arkham Knight, and the other are mobile games of the VR game. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Next up is Arkham Underworld. This takes place between the events of Arkham Origins and Arkham Origins Blackgate, and before the events of Arkham Asylum. If I were to guess, I'd say about a year, considering that Harley Quinn is voiced by Tara Strong, not Arlene Soika, and she's wearing a design in Arkham Asylum. So is Scarecrow and Croc. So I really like this game. And we got to play as Riddler, Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn, Scarecrow, and Croc, and even Bane. With major shouts to Wally Wingard, who played Riddler, Maurice LaMarche, who played Mr. Freeze, Tara Strong, who played Harley Quinn, Dino Andrade, who played Scarecrow, Kari Payne, who played Croc, and J.B. Blanc, who did Bane. And that's what I need to say. Next is Arkham Asylum, the cream of the crop. So this is kind of similar to Arkham Origins Blackgate, where it's just Joker who causes the riot, not Penguin and Black Mask. In fact, Penguin and Black Mask aren't even in the game except for bios and the occasional reference of their gear. But anyways, this is the best, and it's funny. I was born in 2005 on January 12th, and when I first heard about the game, I thought it was just going to be a cheap licensed product. And when my parents got for me on my birthday in 2000, actually no, not my birthday, but actually, yeah, I think it was my birthday in 2010. I played on my Xbox 360. I was really nice. I was really good. I mean, yeah, I could have done without the swearing, but overall, it was nice. You know, I was exposed to video games and the internet at a very young age. I know, horrible parenting, but that aside. It was there I really got to know Joker, Harley, Scarecrow, Croc, Bane, Zaz, and Ivy. Maybe Riddler, but I'm getting off topic. I just have to get this off my chest. It was very nice. And Paul Dini is one of the best writing Batman villains, and he ironically wrote this. Now, I could have done it without him writing all the swearing and those weird Harley lines, but that aside, it's nice. Next, we go to Arkham City Lockdown. This takes place before the events of Arkham City and after the events of Arkham Asylum. It's where Arkham City's opened by Hugo Strange, secretly Ra's al Ghul, and Warren Sharp, who's now Mayor Sharp. And it's where parts of Gotham, like the Industrial District, Park Row, the Bowery, and the Amusement Mile, are now are part of Gotham slums, aka Old Gotham, are now Arkham City, where the gang leaders are fighting a bloody war, and it's up to Batman to stop Two-Face, Solomon Grundy, Joker, Harley, Deathstroke, and Ivy. Although Deathstroke's not really a prisoner, neither is Deadshot and Clayface. But still, putting my heart to the side, I thought it was okay. I mean, I could have done with them actually recording new lines other than Deathstroke and Ivy's, and maybe a few more, but they just recycled lines from Arkham City, which I find to be the worst thing. But the boss fights are pretty nice, especially the Solomon Grundy one. The Two-Face one was just him fighting his henchmen, throwing a battering at his Tommy guns. That's pretty much it. Next, we come to what many consider to be the best, Arkham City, where like I said, Arkham City's there, and Bruce Wayne's thrown into it, and Hugo Strange is going to enact Protocol 10, where, spoiler, Hugo Strange was actually partnered by Ra's al Ghul, an employee to get for Gotham to let's just say, and they're the villains as well as Joker, who's dying from his Titan overdose in Arkham Asylum. It's up to Batman to stop Strange, Ra's, and Joker. And this is actually a pretty nice game. It's actually the runner-up to the best Arkham game, that being Arkham Asylum. The boss fights are better than just the villains are like, and just wail on them for a bit. Instead of that, the boss fights are pretty unique. I especially love the Freeze, Ra's, and Hatter ones. For Freeze, you have to use different tactics. If you use it twice, you get Wise. For Ra's al Ghul and Mad Hatter, it's where you have to fight henchmen, and they just appear, and they go from the real world to their world. Also, another minor note, I think the Freeze boss fight was pretty kind of forced, but you have to fight him at least once. But it's actually one of the best boss fights ever. Next, we come to Arkham VR, taking place after the events of Arkham City with Joker dying, and before the events of Arkham Knight, where Batman stopped being Batman. It's where Robin and Nightwing have gone missing, and it's up to Batman to find them. Whereas at the same time dealing with hallucinations of the Joker, still brought on from Joker affecting his blood in Arkham City, and also doing with Penguin, Croc, and Riddler. I played this on my PS4, and it's actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to lie. I believe we got cameos from Scarface, not the ventriloquist, unfortunately, and Zaz. I think we even saw a bit of the Hatter in the final scene with the whole asylum thing. With the whole thing with the cells closing in, the clips, and then they were saying, "I will be here," and the glass shattering. That really scared the crap out of me. And that's what I have to say about that. Now we come to the final one, Arkham Knight. So it's his Scarecrow return after, that thing at an Arkham Asylum where Croc leaped up, grabbed him, and tried to eat him, battering at his neck collar thing, shocking him, and causing Croc to run down with Scarecrow with him. And even one of the cutscenes that shows Crane survive somehow, but just barely. Now he's back with his face now resembling his mask, teaming up with the Arkham Knight, secretly Jason Todd in disguise, and Deathstroke, to bring Gotham down on Halloween night. And they even aligned themselves with Harley Quinn, Ivy, Riddler, Penguin, and the rest of the bad guys, except for Joker, of course. And I'll just be blunt and say it was nice. I mean, it's not as good as Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, but the plot, it's kind of weird. I mean, I get they wanted to use the Batmobile, but I think they could have added a little bit less. I mean, Firefly's boss battle would just chase him down in the Batmobile, launch up, grab him, punch on him, with this thing, flies up, till the third time where he knock him down, and you sent flying up, and then he just arrests him. Though the side missions are pretty nice. I mean, we got to fight Professor Pig, Man-Bat, Firefly again, Riddler, Penguin, Azrael, the Fire Chief, Deathstroke, and that was a horrible boss fight. We just knocked down and just punched him. It's like, really? And but overall, that was nice. And I also got to play the Season of Infamy most wanted expansion, where it had Croc, Roz, Hatter, and Freeze. And while you get to lock Roz, Hatter, and Croc up, Freeze gets to be with his wife Norm for their final days and just let him go. Also, Ivy died. But she didn't do it for the people, but for her babies, the plants. And I'm getting off topic, but overall, it was nice. So, that concludes today's video. Tell me what you think of the Arkham series in the comments down below. And, for my next video, I don't really know what I'll be doing. Maybe I'll do an Arkham patient file on either Riddler or Scarecrow, or I'll just do something where I do a lesser known hero or villain. But who knows until then. So until then,